All right, Matthew, this is from the 18th, and I want you to go back and look at this front. Well, you'll see it on several of your swings, but I do want you to go back and look at this video several times. You know, if you, I like the way you're loading. I like that a lot. I would like to see your heel get a little bit more towards the pitcher, and then when you come down, that left knee really just needs to get firm. I'm glad that it's not straight when you make contact. When you come down with your heel, you're holding your breath, you breathe in, and when you make contact, your knee needs to be moving towards getting straight. You know, obviously if you make contact, and you know, that's a good way of taking it too. That's why I wanted to put that in there. You did several of those, and that's the way you're supposed to take a curveball. But you see how your balance and how your feet, you know, if you look, I'm looking at your shoes. You know, I'm really not paying much attention to anything else yet. But you know, there's several things going on here. But we've got to get your feet to where and your knee to where it's firming up as you make contact. So that's one thing. And another thing is, I want you to make sure that when you do start to rotate, you're not really doing too much with your torso, and you're doing a good job with your hip. Your left, it's your right hip. It's the one closest to the catcher. And you know, you're getting it through and getting it to the point where your navel pretty much is pointing right at the pitcher, and that's a good thing when you make contact. But I want you to see how far you're making contact out front of yourself. I want you to let the ball travel a lot more. Watch how far your head's traveling. From when it gets to the load point to where you make contact, it's really going out there to hit the ball. And I want you to see the coil of your body. You're not really getting as much into it as I'd like to see you get. Okay, there's a little bit of upward movement. Now I want you to watch a portion of this video. Nick Swisher, when he's making contact, see how deep it is, and it's pretty much same direction yours was. I also want you to kind of watch this workout that he had. Where he's just trying to work on getting his back half into it and being consistent and repeating the same motor skills over and over and over again. Look how he doesn't let his hips go much further than the center point of his swing. And he's just repeating the same thing. Watch how deep he lets the ball get. And he really doesn't have much turn with his torso. It's mostly hips and hands. Now you go back and look at this video and just see how far you're hitting the ball out front. Okay, so hey, you did a good job. We'll get back together later this week, and hey, get excited.